Hey guys, this video was taken from one of my streams, which is why there's still music in it. I thought you guys would enjoy it anyway, so here it is. Hopefully you guys do enjoy and have a wonderful day. Against Lee Sin, I am gonna cheese him. Alright, hello everybody. Yeah, it's a little late here on this intro, but I decided we're gonna do a YouTuber this game, and we are running Manamune and Korean Diamond Elo. That guy's pushing quite hard. But I'm focused on this Lee Sin, so I'm gonna roll with it. So hopefully we can get ourselves a nice little Lee Sin cheese. Looks like he's going around, huh? We're just not even gonna show ourselves. We don't want to give away our position here. And we'll roll down and go after his Galio. So Lee Sin is like over here. Got two autos off with this Hail of Blades. So the reason why I'm running the Hail of Blades and why I'm running Flash. So let me talk a little bit about this. I've been thinking about running Teleport instead of Flash. And I tried it a little bit, but I've lost every game. But to be fair, I feel like those games are my fault. But anyway. I am running the Hail of Blade so I can have a better early game when it's getting slowed down by Manamune. Because I need as good of an early game as I can get because the Manamune makes up for my late game. Unfortunately, our bot lane did die. I mean, I can't help Vayne. Like, she's pushed all the way to his tower. There's no way I can help her, and I don't think she realizes that. That's, it's always jungler's fault, right? It's always, the jungler has to do it all. Alright, let's go and smite early so we can have our smite for the crab because I am going to contest that. Like in his mind right there, that's a jungle diff. Because he's pushed all the way up and Lee Sin can help him there. Like Zed can totally help me with this, right? Alright, let's go ahead and push down. Oh, I canceled an auto. I've been playing with high ping all day, so. Tim Ping life, guys. Tim Ping life. Unfortunately, I got another Zed on my team. I tend to end up with AD mids on my team quite often. What happens is like that Galio is probably going to rush a Zanyas. Maybe get some tabbies up in there from Renekton and friends. Makes it a bit hard for me. I really dislike having Zed on my team. Like, what you could do is, like, if you're not a one-trick pony mastery or whatever, let's say you had a Zed on your team, that's when you would, like, pick your AP casters, like, Karthus or Evelyn or whoever else can jungle with AP Silas. So you can see how this, like, Lee Sin is only ganking. That's just how Korea jungle is. You just gotta gank all the time, and that's also why I'm talking about bringing Manamune. Because that's just how it goes, right? And now this Flash should hopefully give me the ability to kill this Senna. If I need it. A lot of minions hitting this guy. I do not have red buff. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh, that was rough. That was really rough. So the issue now is we don't have enough money to buy the tier component of the Manamune. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy the tier component and grab some boots. I'm going to go ahead and meditate to stack that tier. Make sure you wait for a tiny amount of time, otherwise it won't count. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to clear this jungle, maybe the bot side, and then back for our pickaxe. I don't know. I'm not really expecting to run into any fights now that I don't have flash up and now that the enemy bot lanes are dead. Right? Our chances of fighting are much lower, which makes me feel better about purchasing this tier early. But yeah, you can see Lee Sin just going ham with the ganks. That's just how you win the game. You end up like making your enemy tilt and go AFK. And Lee Sin's doing a good job of focusing on that. Unfortunately, with the tier to goddess, that means that we can't do the dragon, right? I mean, we can. It's not impossible. Save that so that we can alpha strike. It's not impossible, but it's definitely not something you want to try to do. Alright, let's go over here and clear these wolves. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clear these wolves here. And these wolves are going to help us get towards that pickaxe here. So about 6 minutes. I like to get that Manamune about 8 to 9 minutes. That appears to be what we're shooting for, right? Because let's say that we go for Blood Razor. Blood Razor is 2,275, and we want that about 8. So Manamune is 2,400. We want that about 8 or 9. There is a crab that we'll be able to take in the top side up here. Unfortunately, it looks like my bot lane just got doubled. Use and meditate to stack that tier a bit more. How we doing? Go ahead and kill this. Don't really need to pick up these fruits. Since I have tier, it's like the gank up here is not feeling good. Like, Vayne is constantly pushing, right? And I have a tier. So, like, we're not going to be able to dive that. Let's go to meditate to get our stack and go check our red buff now. Alright, so now we're going to go get that red buff. And then look at what we can do from there. I want to keep stacking that tier. It's going to take a minimum of 10 minutes to stack a Manamune. Let's go to an alpha. So by the time we get to Manamune, we should have about a minute worth of stack. 75 mana is basically 1 minute worth of stackage. Now, we could turn and do this dragon if we really wanted to. I'm actually kind of looking at bot lane, to be honest with you. And by the way, your E does not stack that Manamune. Alright, one more camp, get us Manamune, and then we'll probably back and buy it. Honestly, we're ahead of schedule because we also have boots as well, right? Unfortunately, our bot lane keeps dying. Like, my bot lane is about to be, what, 2 or 4-8? Yep, 4-8. They don't stop dying. Alright, let's back. We're not even going to continue to clear. We want to get that Manamune ASAP. Oh, we're about 2 away from our mana, too. That's sad, but it is whatever. Alright, so we managed to shave a minute off the Manamune by buying the tier first. But you gotta remember when you do that, you are losing out on pickaxe damage, which actually slows down your, jungle clear as well. Alright, let's go over here. And grab ourselves these wolves. Now we're stacking this Manamune here. I like it. And now with the Manamune, we can actually participate in fighting. Dude, he's full HP. I was ready to go up there. No, he's full HP. Oh, that smack. That was no good. Alright, let's go and start working towards our Blood Razor. I'm gonna head towards topside. Not necessarily because I think I can gank it, but because I think that Rift Herald's really good there. I couldn't even see Lee Sin come in on me there. If I had saw Lee Sin coming in with this kick, I could have alpha dodged the damage. I'm not sure if I actually did that.
Good evening. Best nerd face.
Hey, yo, thank you, Kwang Nguyen, for the 10 stars. Good evening to you too, buddy. Just gonna meditate and kind of soak up the assist here. Oh, no assist. Hey, thanks for taking that. Thanks for taking that. Yeah, I would love to get this rift. Yeah, so Lee Sin had the same idea for the rift. I personally want to grab it, so I'm gonna go for it. I hope my team doesn't get too greedy for that. I'm not even gonna watch. Thank you again, Kwang Nguyen. Good evening to you too, bro. Yeah, but this thing gives me a lot of nice stacks with my Manamune. I could just kind of focus on it. I wish he would give me the back because I have Ravenous, so I heal off of it. I probably shouldn't have alphaed that. If you don't know, the Rift Herald opens its eye more often with autos. Spell damage doesn't do anything. All damage does is make it swing its arm more. Oh, rip. That was my bad. I didn't notice. Oh man, it wasted my alpha and it didn't give me an assist. That sucks. Yeah, I should have paid more attention. I didn't realize he ulted. I thought he ulted earlier, but yeah, that was my bad. Entirely my bad. Man, we could have pushed us so hard with Rift Herald. So Lee Sin can probably like one-shot me at this point. That's why I really dislike playing against Lee Sin. His kick just does so much, right? He can use it as a one-shot combo. He can use it to kick me out of fights. Alright, I would like to finish this Manamune. I'd like to finish this Manamune, or sorry, the Blood Razor by about 13 to 15, I would say, is what we look for here. I don't actually finish it too often at 13, so... So if we're looking at Manamune stacks, basically every 1 minute past 10 minutes, I like to have 75 stacks minimum, right? And so like right now, 3 times 75 is 225 stacks. So right now we should have a minimum of 225 stacks. We should have higher. Oh man, they all died. We should have higher because of the tier, but we'll take a look and we have 343, which is good. So 343 would be like 15 minutes in. So we're about 150 higher. Zed defending my red buff. What a guy. Well, by defending, I mean he's taking. That's his red buff now. Feels bad, man. Alright, we can actually... I want to use the turret plating on this. Push faster. Yeah, so I didn't want to like use the rift right away because I want to get it down to about 2.5 plates. Oh no. Dude, their whole lane's here. Holy crap. My bad. I shouldn't have flashed there. I completely zoned out and I didn't realize that everybody was moving towards mid here. I kind of expected people to stay in lane. But, I mean, now they lose bot tower. So, like, what they did is they mobilized to prevent me from taking mid tower. And in exchange, my bot lane gets bot tower. Which kind of puts them a little bit back into the game. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a terrible thing. We are going to be losing this dragon priority. Probably up until I get Gunzu's. Let's go ahead and do this. 408. And by the way, the more you die, the harder it is to stack a Manamune. I think that's fairly obvious. So the key when stacking Manamune, the best way to stack Manamune is just not to die and not to do these fights all the time, right? The more fights, the worse it is. Oh no, he got my Krugs. Right, because they did that 4-man gank earlier. At least this is up. Oh, they're just respawning. That's some bad timing for me. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and keep working on this here. Let's go down and get these Krugs. And we'll look at maybe helping Zed if he really needs it. Looks like he just got kicked out, though. Oh, Galio just ulted. Alright, well, anyway, let's go for the top side. I don't like how this clear is ending up, though. Meditate for that Manamune stack. And keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yeah, so when you're auto-attacking the Rift, the basic attack is the best way to get the Rift Herald to open its eye. I believe it's like 10... So it's like 10 seconds with minus 1 second per auto. So the more you auto it, the lower that 10 seconds goes. And then it'll swing at you every 1/3 health, so it'll swing at you twice. That's really unfortunate. I mean, it's not warded, and I kind of want to kill these Krugs. Ooh. Oh my god, they're level 1. I hope Senna doesn't come this way. We're just hiding. Oh, we're not doing a very good job. Hey, we hid. I mean, Vayne died, but I didn't, so... Alright, so next we're going to be working on our Gunzus. Unfortunately, he is going to get my Gromp because she literally died right beside my Gromp. It was like a gift to him. Let's go get this Raptor and see what we can do about ganking a lane. We are falling behind in objectives. We did get the Rift. The Rift didn't do that much for us. We really need to start denying them some of these dragons. I would like to split bottom. So it's 7 minutes in. 75 times 7 is 525 stacks, I believe. 525 stacks. So we should have at least 525 stacks. I'm expecting slightly more. I'm expecting about 550 here. Okay, 590. Because we are trying to keep it going, right? But yeah, we're stacking. Looking at about the 20-minute Manamune. That's where we're going with this. So I'm just going to go ahead and ping my Manamune progress. Almost there. Just letting my team know that I'm not a complete loser. Though. I mean, most champions can't really stack Manamune faster than 20 minutes. Unless you're like Ezreal. And like everything you do as a mana gainer. Or mana user. Like you just Q everything. So again, in about, I'm expecting this Manamune in about 19.5 minutes. And we just gotta keep stacking. That's the thing. You just like never stop stacking. Hit plants, hit the crab, and then when you're going between camps or whatever, make sure that you leave your Manamune as close to 4 seconds as possible. You can store 3 of them, so I don't have to hit that plant to stack it because you can see that it was storing up. Getting really close to this Gunzus. I mean, a 23-minute Gunzus would be pretty good. And then after that point, we just start dominating the game. I'm heading up to help my team here. Ooh, that misclick. But yeah, that ended up really well for us there. And that's, we're really close to Manamune on top of that. So, just smack that. You know, might as well. Smack this too for another Manamune proc. And we gotta be ready for that dragon. How are we doing in Manamune? Okay, great. So, we are going to just head straight to dragon. I should have went earlier. I shouldn't have went for the wolves. I should just went straight to dragon. Caitlyn should be going straight to dragon too. Everybody needs to be going straight to dragon. I'm late. And Lee Sin's gonna get there really fast as well because he has the death respawn timer thing. He also has Tavis. As I told you, everybody will get Tavis because of Zed. Let me kill that. Get some Manamune. Oh, we're Manamune stacked. Nice. So that wasn't too bad. We got it before 20 minutes, which is typically how you want to do it. And we did nothing special. I mean, we did buy a really early tier. I don't like to buy tier before the pickaxe, so I'm okay with getting like a 22-minute Manamune max, in my opinion. So you want to get that thing by at least like 8 to 9 minutes. But yeah, I'm okay with getting the early tier if I don't think I'm going to be fighting. You got to be careful. Your team might see it and see it as sign as trolling. But yeah, we're holding on. We are about 4 kills behind. We're 1 dragon behind, but we're heading towers. And I think we actually did more rifts than they did, so. We got enough for Gunzus, so we're going to go buy our Gunzus. And get it going here. Let's get it going. So let's grab ourselves a Gunzus Rage Blade. And now we have hit our power spike at about 21 minutes. And we should hopefully start to dominate. Now at this point we should have full control of everything. We got 3 Ravenous stacks. I mean right now we're probably good enough to do Baron. Obviously if I had a Wit's End I would do Baron better, but. And we don't need to like stack our Manamune anymore. And this thing, so this Presence of Mind is going to give me 10 extra AD. And it also gives me extra on hit damage. And yes, I was tempted. This might have a Renekton in it. You are witnessing Manamune damage right now. That was Manamune damage. You could just see me pop. As that Jin just runs away so fast. He's so fast. Whoops, did not mean to tab into that window. Alright, so now we're gonna go back. Well, obviously we're already back. So now we have to decide what we're gonna get. Obviously armor. At this point it's just gonna be all armor. We gotta survive one shot from Renekton. We gotta survive one shot from this guy. Jin does damage, Senna does damage. Now they do have I'm gonna actually get rid of these double trinkets. I don't like to get rid of double trinkets, but I need a sweeper for Baron. And I'm also gonna buy another cloth. So Baron's really, really easy for me now. 5 stacks of this, lots of armor. Typically you can do Baron with just Gunzus plus some other like small items. If you have at least a finished core item, it's pretty easy. I feel like I could have killed Baron even with just Manamune and 5 stacks. But the armor from the boots and stuff really helps. So let's go ahead and head in here. Sweeping it. And honestly, I don't really care if the enemy knows I'm in here. So we do a lot of damage to the Baron, right? Because we get that extra true damage from Manamune. So it's giving me... Oh, don't want to get hit by that. It's giving me about 80 extra AD. Oh, I was in alpha. Bro. Okay, they had that warded. Like, legitimately? Like, I swept it, though. No, they didn't have that warded. They must have saw me walk up through here, though I did sweep that as well. I mean, they just knew I was in it, but that worked out pretty heavily in our favor. So what am I going to get next? Armor. Armor, armor, armor. I think, like, in this case, I'd be okay with, like, a Randuin's. A Thornmail if they have a lot of healing. Do they have healing? Not really a lot of healing. They have some. Like, I don't think, like, Executioner's that great on you, because if you don't know, your Gunzus and Last Whisper share a passive called Last Whisper. So, by having a Gunzus, you're already making your Last Whisper less useful. Ooh. Oh, nice, you got him. Let's go get that red buff. You know, I always feel like I'm missing out on something whenever I finally fully stack this thing. It's like my purpose is gone, guys. My purpose is gone. Alright, we need this dragon. I think what we want to do... They're all going for the Baron. They think I'm in it. Like, they don't want to do it. They just think I'm in it. They do want to do it. I don't know what they're doing. This is a throw. This is an absolute throw. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, that did so much damage. Oh, I could have stopped that too. My bad. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. But, well, it goes to show you that even Diamond players have no clue when to go for Baron, huh? Yeah. So a lot of people are like, well, he doesn't use mana, so like, why does he want the Manamune? Well, that actually makes Manamune better because you're using less mana, which means that you're doing more on hit damage. It's just like overall, if we look at like the calculation of the Manamune or whatever, we get 80 AD for 2,400 gold. That's already worth it. 2 BF swords is 2,800 gold, right? Wait, 2,600. Sorry, 2,600. So we're already cost efficient there. On top of that, we're getting on-hit damage equal to 6% of mana. So 6% of this is like 130 extra damage, right? So we're getting 130 extra on-hit damage, and we're not really using our mana for other things. So it's all worth it. It does a lot. So I'm just hitting this to pre-stack my Manamune. Holy crap. What happened? How did I die? How are they not dying to Baron? Kill them, Baron! Kill them, Baron! Kill them! Kill them, Baron! Kill them all! Am I the one throwing now? That was a good time. I actually enjoyed that one. Yeah, that Baron was like doing no damage there. I was getting real disappointed. That was actually a really fun time. So the issue is, when you're doing Baron with the build like this, as you're witnessing here, is that you can't out-sustain the damage a Baron's doing to you. I am slowly losing HP over time, even with those 5 stacks of the Ravenous. So if you do want to, like, hit the Baron infinitely to keep your Gunju stacks and bait the enemy into coming, you're going to need an item like Death Dance. I mean, Wit's End will keep you at 50%, but 50% is kind of dangerous, right? You get a Death Dance, and then you'll be able to just sit there and out-heal that Baron all day. You know what? I'm gonna go mess with Baron again. I'm gonna go do it again. Don't try this at home, folks. Okay, you know what? You can try this at home. It's a good time. Alright, they're all bottom. I'm gonna go again. Like, I can absolutely do Baron. So watch this. Let me show you something here. So we're gonna start it off. Go ahead and smite it for the extra damage. Hit E. And if we really wanted to, we can use Highlander for the extra move speed. I don't really feel the need. If this guy tanks it, I'm gonna do so much more damage to it. So Baron actually gives you a debuff when you're getting hit by it. That makes you do half the damage. So nice and easy. Secured Baron there. All we had to do was sacrifice Vayne. And yeah, we're gonna have enough for Randuin's. We're gonna be super tanky. I'm starting to think that Death Dance would have been better, but the thing is like, yeah, I mean, straight up Death Dance is better. But you gotta remember that Death Dance is also 700 gold more. Right? That's a big problem. Oopsie. I ain't getting none of that CS. Oh, we got that one. I mean, like, any situation where you can get a Death Dance is always worth it, but you just gotta remember that item is expensive and costs a big chunk of monies. Look at this damage. Holy crap. Oh my god. Alright. That was a good time right there. Alright, well, we got ourselves some more armor here. 172. We're not quite as tanky as Mr. Swain over there, but we're definitely getting towards it. So let's take a look at some of this damage here. Yep, lots of fizz damage. No mistake going for Randuin's. Definitely worth it. Yeah, so absolutely at this point, somebody actually brought up a point. Why not Frozen Heart? And you know what? I'm going to be honest. I forgot Frozen Heart existed. Absolutely. We'll go with Frozen Heart. So Frozen Heart's really cool because the 250 mana from Glacial Shroud is 5 extra AD. That's 175 extra gold that we're getting from Glacial Shroud, right? On top of the mana that we get, which is 250, the 250 mana is giving us 15 on-hit damage as well. So we get 15 on-hit damage plus 5 AD from buying this component. It's fantastic. Like, Frozen Heart is fantastic. And yeah, I completely forgot the item existed. Fortunately, somebody in my chat reminded me. Let's go get another dragon here. My team's pushing really hard. I don't really feel the need to go this aggressive. I know my teams in general love to go aggressive for this. Maybe call me old school. But I like to kill the objectives. Oh yeah, and then once we start getting some CDR off of this Frozen Heart as well, this Highlander is going to be so short on cooldown thanks to dragons. Look at this, 50 seconds. Wonderful. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves these minions here. And now that we have our minions, we're going to go up and push the tower. This guy will be dead if he comes anywhere near me. I'm assuming he knows better. We'd really need minions to Gunzu stack. You see how they're all coming over here because they do need a full team to deal with me. 196 armor. I'm just going to keep pushing while my team's fighting. Because I'm going to force somebody over here anyway, which helps my team out indirectly. And I'm probably just going to right click him. Alright, yeah, he got dominated. I had alpha, man. I had alpha. That was a penta. That was a penta, bro. But yeah, that Monamune is doing work, plus the 200 armor. We're going to go ahead and buy this Frozen Heart, and we are looking great. Oh my goodness. That's 300 armor. This thing is giving us so much. So this Frozen Heart is actually going to be giving us the attack speed reduction, the extra mana, the extra armor. Dude, it's just great. So that thing is giving us like, what, 8 AD, I believe? That's 8 AD. 24 on hit damage. It is looking delicious. Yep, at this point we're pretty much full build, so now we have to decide what are we going to get. I'm going to get more health to make the AD better. Obviously, the more health you have, the more efficient your AD is, the armor, sorry. And the more armor you have, the less efficient it is because of the way that it stacks, right? But yeah, 300 armor is more than enough at this point. We can easily just grab a Wit's End, I think, because we are sitting on 53. And we have no sustain. So you'll notice from that last fight that I had no sustain. Part of the reason is because the Galio does have a Morellonomicon, right? And Senna does, or Jin does have Executioner's Calling. And Renekton also has himself a Thornmail. So there's a lot of anti-healing. Actually, anti-healing is becoming quite staple in most of your games. If we had Wit's End, yeah, we probably could have gotten ourselves going a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to tell. The more anti-healing people build, the worse off we are, huh? Hey Zed, what's up, home dog? Wait, he still had his... Wait, he still had his Zanya? He still had his dash? That sucked. Man, that Zed really let me down. That Zed really let me down. Man, now they're gonna get Baron. What a throw. That was such a throw. Wait, where's Caitlyn? Why is Caitlyn dead? Alright. Well, we just drew really hard. I blame Zed. Just blame Zed. Yo, he went in and he didn't use any other spells. Just blame Zed. But yeah, a lot of damage there. I really want some sustain. We'll be swapping out these tabbies here. We got enough armor. We'll swap out the tabbies for a Wit's End or something. Fortunately, we are going to get this inhibitor, though. So that's going to make it a lot easier for us to try and secure that dragon. This will be our last Dragon Soul here. 1.5 minutes here. We're going to go ahead and refresh this pot. The reason why we're going to refresh... We'll give the red to Caitlyn. I don't really mind. The reason why we're going to refresh the pot is because it's going to be wearing out when the dragon happens. Because these pots are about 3 minutes. Dragon was about a minute, which means that 66% of my pot being done means that it's going to be gone right as the dragon spawns. So we want to make sure that we have this pot for the last dragon. It's really important. So we are serving as the tank in this game, as well as Swain. But you can see how that tankiness is going out for Swain here with this 14. Oh, no. We don't want to fight. Not while they have Baron. We want to be in the dragon. Enemy team doesn't seem too concerned about it, but this is 10 extra movement speed at all times, plus ultimate. Okay, he went in. Oh, what? Come on, let me move. Let me move. Oh, okay. 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 I don't know what stunned me for that long, but I could not move. I actually could not move. That whole fight I was stuck. Man, this Zed is really ruining us, huh? Oh, we just gotta keep it cool, though. We just gotta keep it cool. It's still winnable. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, Lee Sin did kick me there. Maybe a Jin snare. Do I have tenacity? Oh, I'm missing tenacity. Yeah, I definitely should have brought tenacity to this game. I think tenacity in general is just a better of the runes. Not the biggest fan of alacrity. Yeah, I went in. The only person we killed was the guy that I right-clicked, by the way. I'm our tank, I'm our damage. I'm not our engage, apparently, as his Z is showing. As our Z is showing. Man, look at that Lee Sin damage. He just, like, one-shot him. That was so much damage. We're on the ropes, but I think we'll be fine. We still have plenty of pot left, too, for this fight here. Whew, that was a close one. We might be able to end off of that now. I did a lot of work there. Okay, please give me the lifesteal, bro. Oh man, I don't sustain at all. That Ravenous is not healing me. Faster. Alright, we got some meditate coming in hot here. Some meditate coming in hot. Oh, Senna's stopping the wave. We can't push without the wave. She actually stopped the wave. Yo, you gonna chase her so we can kill her? That was pretty smart by her. But she dead. She dead, and she's gonna leave her team vulnerable for a push here. So we gotta decide what we're gonna get. Are we gonna get that Wits in? I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go straight Death Stance. Like, we need some kind of sustain. We're really lacking in a sustain with this build, as we can very clearly see. Death Stance gives me the best of both worlds, but, I mean, honestly, I don't even need that much armor. But, yeah, I'm really lacking in the sustain department. That's really what's killing me here. We could always get Titanic Hydra for more extra on hit, too. But we need to sustain. And just not to get hit. So we're also going to swap our pot over to the lifesteal pot as well. For the sustain in the next fights here. We got a lot of movement speed. It's looking pretty good. Lots of throws in this game, but at least it makes it an interesting game. Honestly, we could have already won it. Thornmail, Morella Nomi Khan. We got the Last Whisper with some more healing reduction. They just got and we also have this for healing reduction. They have healing reduction all across the board. It's really, really tough to deal with, but... So I guess the person we gotta hit Jin and Lee Sin. Because everybody else has a Thornmail. Jin and Lee Sin, those are our targets. I don't have flash though. What is he doing? Yeah, I didn't have to do anything there. Lucky me. I think we should definitely force maybe Baron after this. Oh, he just stopped me in that. Man, that did a lot of damage at 300 armor. Just sustaining. Alright, Baron. Baron. We got a 4v5 advantage here. What are they doing? I don't understand why we're not just doing Baron, and why the enemy is like, why we're... I don't understand what's going on here. I'm gonna go Baron. I'm not gonna mess with... I'm not gonna mess with this. I'm gonna go Baron. I'm not gonna be dragged down into their, like, pool of weirdness. Alright, so let's use E here. So our E, so we have 340 AD, by the way. Our Manamune gives us 92 AD. By the way, I would love to sell this this thing here. We can sell this thing for a Blade of Maroon King at about 200 gold. So if we clear this, we can actually grab that. Now we are going to lose the damage reduction of the Red Smite. But we are probably going to want to use that on Dragon anyway, right? So let's go back. This is like full build of full build. You don't hit this in Korea server too often. Why are you going in without me? Guys, stop. Stop going and come here. Come here. Now we can chase him. If you want to chase them now that we have Baron and Elder, you may now chase him. See, guys? Objectives. Objectives. So we had to give up the first 2 dragons. You can see how they got the first 2 dragons. We had to give those up until we eventually managed to finish the Manamune. And then we also managed to do the Gunzu's Rage Blade. And at that point, we just kind of ran over them. So we kind of gave up a little bit. You know I love my objectives, but sometimes you got to give them up. I can't move. God, I need tenacity. I'm telling you guys, the tenacity runes are actually so important. And after the next update, they're gonna be great. Like, it's actually gonna be like, they work on knockups. They'll be working on knockups. They don't work on knockups right now, but in the future they will. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the game score and how it all panned out. I guess we'll honor Swain. Solid effort. Solid feeding early game to get us to the point that we needed to be here. Oh, that's a Yone icon. Alright, so let's take a look here at these advanced details. We got graphs, so damage wasn't bad. I mean, that was a really late game. And of course, our objective damage, we did almost 80k, so I'm pretty happy with that and how that ended up. So hopefully that was an interesting full game. Don't really get to see too many full builds, but that was fun. And we also managed to throw it both ways. Wasn't exactly the best learning experience, but it was entertaining at least. So yeah, it is what it is.